Well, in this video, of course, before I start, for free, check the description, follow the link to my website. Free to like, subscribe, or dislike. Free to leave a comment. You don't have to read comments. But this one, is the Hollywood elites, and social justice wars, but mainly Hollywood elites. They're the ones that are truly privileged. You think about it. They're making more money than the rest of us can, right? They agree for things like sanctuary cities, and not all of them, obviously. And of course, illegal immigration. They're fine with it. Why are they fine with it? Because it doesn't affect them. Just like these college professors. Of course they're going to be for illegal immigration. And a lot of these social justice wars, they come from the higher classes, that have more money than the rest of us. So of course they're going to feel like they're going to be fine with legal immigration and all the other nonsense they're fine with. Of course, they're privileged enough to have the money that they don't have to deal with their policies. And I'm talking about, of course, politicians with the policies. And the Hollywood elites, because they're far removed from all of it. They're millions of dollars. I mean, who cares about the opinions of someone who has millions of dollars? And a lot of them tend to be thinking they're better than everybody. Why? You're a freaking actor. You're just simply memorizing lines and reciting it, pretending to be someone else. You're just an overpaid person. Okay? A person who's truly, and of course you get these people who think they're intellectuals. No, you're not an intellectual. If you're not a scientist, you're not an intellectual. You're not intelligent unless you have a science degree. Okay? I don't care if it's a associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, or postdoc. It has to be science, technology, engineering, mathematics for you to be considered intelligent. No ands, ifs, or buts. Only scientists are intelligent. Now, saying that makes me sound like an asshole. You know why? Because those of you that say that crap, that's how you sound. When you think because you have money, you're better than everybody. You think, I'm a Hollywood actor. I can tell people, they like mudding and wrestling and this and that, football. I'm better than them. No, you're not. Okay? Even if you're the one chasing these balls in football, baseball, basketball, you're chasing after a ball. You're not better than anybody. You're not better than the person flipping burgers at McDonald's. Actually, in a sense, you're lower because, I'm a molecular biologist. But anyways, we can survive forever in your world. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in ours. You know what it's like to be poor, living in a ghetto or trailer parks? Do you? Hollywood elites talk, Meryl Streep, talking about the MMA and this, that, and all that, and all these others. Now, I'm not into mudding. I'm not into sports. I don't care for sports, except for MMA. I do like MMA. I don't consider it human cockfighting. I know they consider that. Because these people are trained. They are dedicating their life to this stuff. They go through actual training, because I practice MMA myself. I'm not nowhere near the caliber of any of these fighters, okay? I'm not even pretending to be. But it takes dedication. These actors won't understand. And of course, you're not a real actor if you're Hollywood. Real actors are stage actors, People like on Broadway, they don't even have to be on Broadway, as long as they're stage actors. They are true actors because they can't screw up because they are in front of an audience. If they mess up their lines, they're done. Of course, I don't mean what I just said, but imagine if I did. I don't care if you're in Hollywood. You do not have a right to tell anybody what to think, and no one cares about your opinions. And yeah, you have a right to voice your opinions, but when you're doing it at like the Oscars, I don't know if anybody watches the Oscars and stuff, but that's their opinion. That's their idea. They like that. That's fine. But you should have no real right to do it on that type of platform where people are forced to listen to you. There's a big difference between someone being forced to listen to you and if they get the chance to choose not to. Now, of course, if you're doing it and I'm watching you on TV, I can just simply turn the TV off or flip the channels. And I don't really care if an actor voices their opinions about something, about a president or whatever. I really could care less. It's just when they start talking down to people, which is a lot of these Hollywood actors do. And that's what liberals tend to do anyways. Liberals have been, that's the charge against liberals for nearly 200 years, is that they will only listen to your viewpoint if you agree with them. I like the little saying I once heard, you know, conservatives have no heart, liberals have no brain. Notice that seems to be true. I'm not a conservative or a liberal, just so you know. But, you know, it's like, as Mark Wahlberg says, you're not paying our bills, okay? Most of us are struggling to pay our bills. While you're making millions, you're making more money with one movie than most of us will make in several lifetimes. So you have no right to look down on us. You should be grateful we even watch your movies. You know, and I've heard stories of how some of these actors, I'm not going to name any names, treat people. You know, they go to a mechanic or they go eat out or whatever, you know, and they treat the staff, the employees. And then they claim they want $15 an hour, and they act like they care about these people. And you know they don't volunteer. You know they're not doing anything for anybody. And obviously I'm not talking about every single person in Hollywood, you know. And these social justice warriors, a lot of them, you know, they come from that. You know, they'll say, white people can't be poor. White people this, that, white people. Hey, dumbass. There are white people living in trailer parks, okay? And I know. When you deal with someone who you think is racist, you're going to say, you go back to your trailer park like everybody in a trailer park is racist. Because that's how you're doing it. You're classist. You think because you have some money, a person who's poor and living in a trailer park is automatically backwards, ignorant, and racist. They are not. You are. Social justice warriors are the most sexist, hate-filled, racist, nastiest people you ever meet. Not talking about the people in Hollywood, I'm talking about social justice warriors. And they tend to have more money than most of us. You're lucky enough to even be able to go to college, most of you guys. Your social justice warriors are going to college. You can afford it, either your scholarships or your parents. And yet you think you're better than everybody? Are you volunteering any of your time? Ask your professors if they volunteer their times. I bet they don't. They may talk down to people. Well, you know, I heard one professor a few months ago, you know, people in their jobs, they can discriminate and have their, you know, white only or whatever nonsense. You know, basically, you know, acting like everybody out there is just so bad and discriminatory. And he's dealing with diversity. No, he doesn't deal with diversity. You know what he's working around with? Everybody that thinks like him. The rest of us that work in the real world, we got to deal with people who do not think like us, do not agree with us. Sometimes don't even like us or we don't like them. A lot of them have different skin tones than us. Oh yeah, let me ask you something, college professors. You don't work at, have any of you ever volunteered or adjunct at a black college? You women, feminists, men-hating feminists, you ones that teach women's studies, are you volunteering at women's shelters? Probably not. Are you doing anything about how women are mistreated in foreign countries? I bet you're not. Same with the professors. How about these Hollywood elites? Are you? I bet you're not. I don't know any of you are going to watch this video. My videos suck. But anyways, I don't care about your opinion. You have a right to express your opinion. I have a right to ignore it. But it's like this, and here's the general thing. If you don't want to listen to me, I don't have to listen to you. All that mansplaining, white-splaining, I don't care. And I'm going to say this now about the you know, hormones, transgender, and all this stuff. I'm just going. I mean, I understand, you know, how it works out. That's fine. I understand this, but please realize this: when you're taking hormones, especially hormones that you shouldn't be taking, you know, increasing or decreasing certain hormones in your body, you're gonna have certain side effects. Just realize that. You know, depression. You could have depression. You know, change your mental state. For example, you may get suicidal, things like that. So just be careful when you do it. All right. That's the only thing I'm just trying to tell you. You know, I'm not trying to say, oh, don't do it because this, blah, blah, you're bad and all that. No, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't believe that you guys are choosing. But I'm just want to give you a heads up. You know, you're going to have certain side effects. You know, because a lot of times you hear them committing suicide and social justice warriors make it like, you know, they're being oppressed when really it's because they're taking the hormone injections. But But really, I think a lot of people are getting sick of these. And I'm doing it because you hear the Meryl Streep. Then she brings up the media. And a few days ago, I heard Trump telling a CNN reporter, "You're not real news." And I agree with them. CNN is not real news anymore. Neither is Fox or any of the others, because now they all have a biased agenda where they just want to back a certain ideology, whether it's liberalism, conservatism, whatever. They have a bias. They're biased, very biased. They are not going to tell you the truth. They're not telling you the truth. Either they're going to, right now, look at CNN and all these. They're so against Trump. I'm not a supporter of Trump, okay? Just so you know, I'm not a Trump supporter. No, don't get that idea. I'm not a Trump supporter. Could never support Trump. Anti-education. I can't deal with any science. I just can't deal with that. And a few others. I agree with him on immigration, although that's another problem I don't like about him, is just to build a wall and Mexico going to pay for it. Yeah, a wall may work. Like Israel built a wall and it helped them. True, but Israel and the United States are different. You'd have to build a wall all around the United States to keep the illegals out. And are you just going to keep the Mexicans and South Americans? How about the Asians and the your illegal Central European, but Europeans, not all, Eastern Europeans and the rest that come over here legally. You going to go after them too? I hope so. But illegal, but these Hollywood people really need to just, realize that they are out of touch. Same with these politicians. And we think about it, Hillary Clinton is not much better. You think a billionaire or millionaire, and these media types, they're millionaires. I'm not talking about your local news. I'm talking about your CNN anchors, your Fox News, and them, not your local news. They're biased too. And you get tired of listening to these social justice warriors and Hollywood elites. Well, I'm just going to let the video roll for a bit, for like another minute. There's nothing going to be after this minute. Okay, I just want to let you know that. Nothing else after this minute. No, I'm just going to probably just end it. Bye. And there's more I could say that I just can't think of because I'm not the brightest person, But, wow.